Hello everyone, welcome to our Palworld Survival Guide. I am on a different save file than normal. This is the one that I usually play with my my lady on, which is a little bit more advanced. And I wanted to get on this one because the topic we're talking about today is how to survive in the desert biomes in this game. And there's a number of like clothing items, structures, and even pals that can make surviving the desert a little bit nicer. So if you're planning to like either just go in the desert to look for pals, or if you plan on even building a base in the desert, this video might be helpful just to kind of make sure that before you go in there, you know, you have everything ready to go so that you're not dying immediately with the heat that happens there. So for those who are like kind of like in their beginner levels, you'll want to start off with just the cloth outfit here. And that is because, much like a real desert, it gets very cold at night. It's very hot during the day, but it's very cold at night. So you're going to need something to protect you at night, and the cloth outfit can do that. It won't really do much for the daytime, but at least you won't be freezing to death at night. And obviously, to make this, first of all, you need to be level 4. You need 2 technology points, and it only takes 2 cloth to make that. So this is a very beginner tier thing. And just to kind of clarify as well, I'm kind of like breaking this up into like beginner levels, advanced levels, and then like the more expert level tiers, as well as including some pals in here as well. So besides that, once you start to level up a little bit, you'll be able to get the tropical outfit here, and this is very good for hot climates. Again, this is all for beginner stuff, so there is better stuff down the line, but to get you started, reach level 9 as quickly as you can to unlock the tropical outfit. And to unlock this, obviously you'll need 3 technology points, and it takes 3 cloth and 2 flame organs to make this. So this will take care of you during the day with the desert. And if you need something, like if the cloth still isn't kind of keeping you all that safe at night, maybe make the tundra outfit, but I think the cloth outfit on its own can do pretty well at night in the desert, just to kind of get you by. Maybe equip it like with a torch, I guess, if you want, but really the tropical outfit here is what you're gonna want to make as soon as you can. So for our advanced players, those who have kind of gotten beyond the kind of the beginning levels of the game, you're going to want to start looking for, where is that? Level 15, I believe. Or is it 16? Oh, 16, yes, here it is. You're going to want to make heat-resistant pelt armor. Again, it says pelt armor produced in hot climates, used to fend off the heat. So basically, this just does a better job of making sure that you are not dying from heat. And because like the desert biome also has like a lot of fire type of pals, they can also protect you against any kind of like wandering fire type pals, basically, that, you know, end up fighting you. So it'll keep you safe from them as well. So obviously level 16 is what you got to be to unlock this. It takes 3 technology points to unlock it, and then to make it, you'll need 15 leather and 4 flame organs. The next kind of thing isn't a clothing item. It's like more of like a structure, and that is the cooler, which is right here at level 18, and it says it cools the nearby area and protects against the heat. So it takes 2 technology points, and to make it you'll need 20 ingots, 20 stone, and 5 ice organs. So this is great to just kind of like put around your base, and it just takes the heat from the area and just kind of like makes it disappear, basically. So if you were to like set a few of these down, you might even be able to like walk around your base without having to worry about what armor you're wearing, which is really great. And then obviously the flip side is that you could make the heater for this too, for like the nighttime, if your cloth item or whatever isn't working, or if you don't want to have to worry about switching your armor at night. You might want to make like a heater that you can then turn on, but I would definitely be careful with it, because the 2 of them together might kind of make life difficult. Like if you have the heater on, you know, and it's daytime, it might be like super hot, so like you'll have to kind of balance it. I would say if you only want to choose one, definitely go with the cooler. It just makes the most sense because you're going to be most active during the day anyway. So the cooler is a really nice structure to have. And then there's one more clothing item that, you know, advanced players should kind of keep an eye out, and that's all the way down here at level 25, heat-resistant metal armor. And the reason why I recommend this one is, besides obviously having heat resistance and keeping you a little bit cooler during the day, it's also got, like, it's also metal armor, so it actually offers a little bit more defense in general, too. So it, you know, it beefs up your defense, but also protects you from the heat, which is great. So again, you need to be level 25 to unlock this. You'll need 2 technology points to unlock it. And then to make it, you'll need 40 ingots, 13 leather, 8 cloth, and then 8 flame organ. Now, for those who have, you know, you're kind of like reaching the endish game, there's a few items as well that you can make. One of the first here, let's scroll quite a bit down. Where are you hiding here? Oh, yeah, past where I am. At level 40 is heat-resistant refined metal armor. And again, this is like metal armor that's even better. So again, you're seeing higher defense, higher heat resistance, and that's just going to make surviving, like, even the more dangerous parts of the desert even better. So again, level 40 for that, 4 technology points, and to make it, you'll need 40 refined ingots, 20 leather, 3 high-quality cloths, and then 12 flame organs. You can kind of see that, like, it gets more expensive the more, you know, the better the item is. So kind of something to keep in mind, I would say. Now, just a level below that is, or 2 rather, at level 42, you have the electric cooler, and again, it acts just like the cooler, but it's like, but it says here that it's like it has an improved range and basically makes it even cooler. So you can remove some of the other coolers if it's like taking up space, and then just replace them with this, and you have like a wider radius, which means, you know, more of your base is being cooled at the same at a time, basically, with, you know, not needing quite as many coolers just hanging around. So you'll need to reach level 42 for this, unlock it with 3 technology points, and then make it with 30 refined ingots, 10 circuit boards, 30 ingots, and then 10 ice organs. So again, expensive, but if you're in the desert, I think this is like a really, you know, worthy item to have here. Now, the last kind of clothing item to keep an eye out for is when you hit level 48, and you have your heat-resistant PAL metal armor. So this is going to be like the best metal armor for heat purposes. So like the PAL metal armor in general is like, you know, top tier, offers like great defense, but this is going to also, you know, really protect you against fire pals, very powerful fire pals, as well as just, you know, obviously desert heat too. Now, it is pretty expensive to unlock. You'll need 5 technology points, and then you need to make it, which is even more expensive. It requires 30 PAL metal ingots, 30 leather, 6 high-quality cloths, and then 16 flame organs. So, you know, once you reach these topper-tier stuffs, you know, make some heat-resistant PAL metal armor, and you'll be A-okay on that. Now, let's talk about pals, because obviously that's stuff that you can equip and put down, like, in your base, or just have on your person to make yourself a little bit more comfortable. But there are certain pals that can also make living in the desert a little bit nicer. So the first, we're going to have to find it here. Where are you hiding? So many. I think he's down a little bit. There we are. The first one is the Raindrix. And we can see that one of its little partner skills here, obviously it's a mount, but also it keeps the rider cool in hot environments. So basically when you ride it, you're going to stay cool during the desert. So whether you are living in the desert or you're just passing by, it might not be a bad idea to use the Raindrix to kind of get around, just because it does have this cool body partner skill where you don't have to worry about wearing a certain type of armor. You can just kind of go out there and it'll keep you cool. So you can wear, like, you know, metal armor, like refined metal armor, whatever it is, that doesn't necessarily keep you safe from the heat or protect you from the heat, but you don't have to worry about it because you're on the Raindrix, because that's doing that job for you, which is amazing. So Raindrix, pretty awesome. Now the other pal to keep an eye out for that I think is kind of like, I guess, like the one step above the Raindrix is the Kitsune, because this guy, when you are riding, when you've mounted him, he actually protects you both from the cold and the heat. So, the great thing about this is that, like, you know, the desert, it gets cold at night, and then, but, you know, it's hot during the day. So, if you happen to be out there during night, you know, your Raindrix might not help you in that moment, but this guy, he'll take care of you no matter if it's daytime or nighttime. You know, whether it's hot or cold, he's gonna protect you. So I would definitely recommend having the Kitsune on you if you are in the desert or planning to visit the desert. use him, and he'll make sure you get through it, no problem. So that's about it for our, ooh, I was quite hungry, for our kind of like survive the deserts sort of guide there. It is a pretty tough place, depending on, you know, which part of the desert you are visiting. There are higher level pals there, pals that are aggressive and can kill you pretty quickly if you're not prepared or if you're not like the right level to kind of deal with that sort of area. So, you know, depending on your level, find the right metal armor that is, you know, going to give you the best benefit, and then maybe try and focus on getting one or both of those pals to make, you know, navigation a little bit nicer too. But that is all I got for you, so let me know what your little tips are for either living in the desert or traveling through or whatever. I'd love to hear it. But thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Until then, keep surviving and keep thriving.